Will the New York Knicks make it to the Eastern Conference Finals, or are we witnessing an epic collapse? Is Tory Lanez gonna come home? Chris Brown's back in trouble, and oh yeah, they picking up criminal charges on Smokey Robinson, man. That and more. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Welcome to another episode of 58 South TV presents Topics of Discussion, your new home for sports news and entertainment. I'm your host, 58 South, along with my co-host, Mr. Juice Jalapeno Jones. What's happening, sir?
If you hear me, what's happening?
I'll let if they hear you. All right. Yeah. So, speaking of your shirt, let's get right to it, man. First off, you all right? You doing good? Week was well?
Our week is fantastic. How about yours, brother?
Yeah, man. Splendid. So what's up, man? The Knicks gonna fall off tonight or what?
Now it's time to take it home, man. Everybody was expecting, they wanted us to win the last game in Boston and close it out. But, after Tatum got hurt, the team, they got that energy in them and then they playing in Boston. So there was a lot going on. I expected that to happen. I didn't expect to get trampled by 25 or whatever it was, but I expected that. But we had the Garden tonight, our Garden. And man, come on, man. We out of here in 6, bro. Let's go.
Whew. And in the event that y'all don't win tonight, force a game 7 and end up losing the series like a lot of people had y'all doing in the first place, does the team break up after this season? Or do y'all think y'all have to keep the same pieces, including Mitchell Robinson, and get back to the playoffs?
I would say keep the same pieces, maybe move a couple around, but I like what we got right now. As a Knicks fan, I'm satisfied right now.
Even so, do you think y'all got the better of the Karl Anthony Towns, Julius Randle deal?
Some days I think so, and some days I don't. It's been up and down with that man. I told you tonight he can't be a cat. We need the dog to come out.
We're gonna see. I'm looking for let's see, who is it? Because Kristaps playing like he's hurt, so you can't really count on him. Again, I'm not a Boston fan.
He has some kind of lingering. He has some kind of lingering sickness that's been going on for the past couple of months, he said.
Okay.
And they can't figure it out. Even the doctors can't figure it out. They don't know, but it's making him real weak, and he's feeling real nauseous, and it's been like that for 2 months.
Man, might be pregnant. So Peyton Pritchard, morning sickness, don't know where it's coming from. You don't know who the daddy is. It might be pregnant.
Wow.
Peyton Pritchard got to show up. 6th man of the year. He gonna have to show up tonight. Eric White is gonna have to do his thing. 3-and-D guy. He's gonna have to do his thing. It's really a matter of the Boston Celtics hitting the 3-pointers because they're gonna take at least 60. That's really what it's all gonna come down to. Do I want to say this? The Knicks, man. The Knicks got a lot of momentum, and to me, this was the battle of the most obnoxious fan bases in professional sports outside of the Dallas Cowboys. So either way, I was like, didn't really matter to me. I was just waiting on the Eastern Conference Finals themselves. But hey, man, why not, man? Go, God, man, why not? You playing at home, just win.
I don't think we've clinched the spot to the Eastern Conference Finals at home, since 1999 or something?
Yeah, it's been 25 years since y'all seen that.
Yeah, so, let's go Knicks, man. That's all I'm going to say. Let's go Knicks, baby.
Yeah, and if y'all lose tonight, it might be another 25. Who knows? Did you catch it?
Yeah, I ain't worried about that but we can keep on moving.
You catch any of that OKC Denver game? See, they forced the game 7.
I did see that, and I was expecting that as well. I know Jokic wasn't going to go out like that, and him and Jamal Murray handled business last night.
I've come to a conclusion that I think the way teams are throwing games now is by just chucking up 3-pointers for no apparent reason. What I mean by that is,
that's about right.
Oklahoma City Thunder, they were in a slump from 3. Your man Jalen Williams shooting terrible all last night. There was a point where they could have cut the lead and made it more competitive, like earlier in the second half, and they just kept coming down. 1 pass, 3-pointer. 1 pass, 3-pointer. Might dribble a little bit. 1 pass, 3-pointer. Like, so no going to the rim, getting fouled, shooting free throws, no mid-range game for real. This is how y'all are making it look like y'all are trying, but not really trying. Just sitting back, chucking up 3-pointers.
That's what the league is turning into, though, 58.
I don't care what they're turning into, man. Good basketball is still good basketball, man. You're not hitting from the outside, drive that ball, get fouled, man. That's still a thing. That's still a thing. It still exists. It still exists, man. God almighty. It sucks to watch. Really sucks to watch.
It really does. It really does.
Either way, man, whoever wins this game 7 in the Western Conference is just grass for the lawnmower that is the Minnesota Timberwolves. Straight up.
Man, I don't think it's gonna be that easy, bro.
I don't see why not. They out here killing each other and Minnesota's resting. They're just chilling. You know what I mean?
True.
Whatever injury problems they may have had last series, got plenty of time to heal.
Who do you think matches up with the Timberwolves better, the Nuggets or OKC?
Well, we saw it. They beat the Nuggets last year. Was down by 20 in Denver and came back and beat the Nuggets. So it ain't the Nuggets.
Okay, so you don't think the Nuggets have a revenge factor? Like the Nuggets will come in a little bit different?
Nah, they're gonna be gassed, man. They're gonna be gassed again. I don't think the Nuggets are gonna win the game 7 against Oklahoma City. I don't. I think it's
That's gonna be
Shea's.
a harsh environment.
Yeah, I think it's Shea's opportunity to go ahead and put a nail in this MVP coffin, and that's that,
I'm with
man.
you.
Yeah, that's that.
I'm with you.
Indiana is waiting to put the beats. I'm guessing the Knicks, man. I'm guessing the Knicks, but could be Boston that they get ready to run through. How do y'all stop Indiana? That's the real question. If y'all do advance, how do y'all stop Indiana?
Well, first of all, we got revenge because they took us out last year in the playoffs. So we got something to prove. And we didn't have Cat last year. So Cat is gonna match up real good. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I can't really explain nothing, man, because I want to stay humble with it right there. And I feel
Nah,
me being
man, bro,
humble
man,
is
bro,
helping me
this
rock, man.
no ain't no being humble, man. This is a half sports podcast. If we can't talk about it, then what we doing here, man? What are
Well,
we doing
it's
here?
going. I'm telling you right now, dog. You know, Indiana's playing great. I'm not gonna take nothing away from Indiana. You know what I mean? But I know, just like the New York Knicks know, when we go play them, it's game time, man. Like I'm trying to see them in 5, bro.
And 5, man, they just beat the brakes off the number 1 seed. You better hope y'all win a game.
Worried about that.
You
That ain't
better
got
hope
nothing to
y'all
do with
win a
me,
game.
bro.
Man, Tyrese Halliburton gonna punish what you call him?
How,
Big forehead body Brunson, what you call him?
no, sir. No, sir. Halliburton ain't gonna punish nobody over here, bro. He had his
Okay.
little fun in the first 2 rounds. He ain't punishing nobody. I ain't worried about that, man. What he gonna do, little? What he gonna do? What he gonna do?
He's just gonna win games like he's been doing. That's all. Nothing major. Just
He
win
gonna go
games.
home with his daddy. He gonna go home with his daddy, and he gonna watch the Knicks in the finals.
That's some great confidence that you have there, sir. I don't know if you
There
were
you go,
watching. I don't know if you were watching that Cleveland Cavaliers series, but okay.
man. They got a bunch of hurt people on that team, brother.
Well, we talking about Indiana?
No, the Cavaliers, bro. They would even though they had the people come back, they were still all hurt. Garland still hurt. Mobley was still hurt. Donovan Mitchell got hurt, bro. It was a hurt squad, man. Stop it.
All right, all right, all right. I just want you to keep this same energy when y'all are down 2 games to start off. If in fact y'all do get there. If y'all get there.
No, sir.
I'm just saying, man, it's a slim chance y'all may collapse this series here. Y'all might collapse in this Boston series, man. And I don't know which
You know,
would that be more disappointing to lose to Boston without Jason Tatum? Because they still the
no,
number
not at
one.
all. Not at all, because these people are, going crazy talking about, Jason Tatum. I understand he's a great player, but that team is full of great players. So it's not a problem by him being out. It's like if the Cavaliers don't have Donovan Mitchell, there's a problem. If the Warriors don't have Steph Curry, there's a problem. If the Celtics don't have Jason Tatum, it's not a problem. You still got another $300 million man, and then you got a supporting cast that is just great. You know what I mean? You got people that don't even play that come in the game and just splash off, like Hauser, and then you got Cornette, I mean, it's crazy, bro. They have an all-star cast regardless, and I feel real bad for Jason Tatum, and I hate that happened to him. Even though I'm a Knicks fan, I don't wish any hurt on anybody,
Oh
first of
yeah,
all.
nah,
But,
nah.
but in that game, when he got hurt at that exact moment with 2 minutes left in that game, we were already up by so
Yeah,
the Tatum
yeah.
thing didn't really like balance anything out. Like it wasn't nothing like, because Tatum got out, that's why y'all won that game. Nah. We was already up by 9. We was gonna win that game regardless, just like we gonna win tonight. Spike Lee and Tracy Morgan need to go in the skybox, get the hell off of the damn floor, because that's who messes up the Knicks right there.
Man, they might revoke your membership, man. You can't say that. Well, you might say
I
that
just
about Tracy
did.
Morgan. Tracy Morgan threw up on the floor, so you might say that about him, but not Spike. Not Spike though.
I didn't say nothing bad. I just said Spike got to get a skybox, brother. That's all I said.
All right, do the right thing. Did you happen to catch the draft lottery, or see the news how everybody's kind of upset that the Mavericks won the draft lottery and all these conspiracy theories start popping up? You caught that?
I sure did. I sure did. And it's funny because that's why it's called a lottery. These people out here just, mad at this stuff. Don't you understand? It's nothing but a lottery. You have a chance to get the number one pick. If you don't get the number one pick, that's how it goes. And I know you wanted the number one pick as a Hornets fan. I know you did. And as disappointing as it is, you still got a decent pick, though.
You finished? I just want you done?
I'm done.
You done? Okay, cool. So I already knew we weren't gonna get the number one pick. That was a no-brainer for me. I already knew that. Anytime that the Charlotte Hornets are so terrible that it's a foregone conclusion that we'll get the number one pick, we never do. And when we do get the number one pick, we don't do right by it. So we didn't even deserve it. We didn't do right by it the last time we had it. We got Andrew Bogut. Hell is an Andrew Bogut. Michael Jordan selected Andrew Bogut, my brother. Andrew Bogut.
Bonehead play, bro. Bonehead. Y'all had Kobe Bryant.
Nah,
Come on,
Kobe
man.
ain't. No,
Stop it.
we never had Kobe. Kobe never wanted to come play for Charlotte.
Y'all had him.
No. That Kobe pulled a not Peyton, but a Manning or whatever. Like, yeah, I'm not playing for them. Yeah, I didn't like
Really?
Kobe. Yeah, I was a huge liker of Kobe Bryant. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because of that. I mean, we ended up having a decent team, getting Vlade Divac and all that. We was a playoff team, cool. But you coming out of high school and to say, nah, not them. Nah, I ain't to look down on the franchise. Yeah, that rubbed me the wrong way, there, brother. Yeah, it
I didn't
was
know he did that. I thought it was the Hornets that dropped the ball on that one.
no, the Hornets, no, wasn't. He wasn't
Oh,
in the long run. Yeah,
yeah.
a piece. Um, I'm gonna say when I mean Jason Tatum's injury, and I know the question sounds crazy, so I'm gonna tell you where I was coming from with it, right? With the Dallas Mavericks getting that number one overall pick, they could very well use that pick to get Giannis over there to Milwaukee, right? Now, if you're a Dallas Mavericks fan, you might be like, bro, you gave up Luka, and now you telling me you want to trade away a potential generational talent in Cooper Flag? Yes, that's what I'm telling you, because I want to win now. And Cooper Flag is not going to come in and take you to an NBA championship. Now, Giannis Antetokounmpo, that will get you to an NBA championship. Again, you're still missing a piece because you don't have a point guard. Kyrie Irving's going to be out all next year for the his ACL issue. But you got Anthony Davis coming back, Klay Thompson on the wing, then Lively, Gafford. You still got those guys. So you could want to win right away and use that number one overall pick to go get Giannis. Or you could keep it and kind of will and deal like that. But the veteran guys you have weren't on the same timetable as 19-year-old Cooper Flag, man. So, that's a toss up there. And with that Jason Tatum injury, now it's looking like whoever's a free agent, the East might be a little more wide open now. There's not this Boston threat like you thought it might be with that full healthy roster. That along with the actual new owners of the Boston Celtics. Remember, they just got acquired by somebody. And I'm pretty sure that evaluation was contingent on Jason Tatum being healthy. So now they're looking at the other
Yes,
guys
sir.
that they owe $30 million a year to, like, we got to do some wheeling and dealing, man, to get some pieces to cover next season. Because Jason Tatum's not going to be there next season. So which one of those impacts the league more? You know what I mean? Because now I think before Jaylen Brown might have been on the chopping block or somebody they're willing to get rid of as a huge trade piece. But now you got to keep Jaylen Brown now. Or am I tripping?
Yeah. No, you're definitely not tripping. I mean, with the contract he has, though, that $300 million contract, it's not going to be easy to offload that man anyway. You
It's
know?
not, but we've seen, hey man, they can get if they wanted to happen, they can make it happen. Luka got traded.
Yeah, you're right.
Nobody,
So
if there's nothing's off the table. Nobody's off the table.
nobody's safe, baby.
Nobody. So the draft lottery or the Jason Tatum injury, which one's the bigger
I'm
impact?
gonna say the draft. I'm gonna go with the draft lottery, man, because that was humongous, especially for Nico Harrison. who everybody was going crazy over when he made that Luka trade happen. You know, a lot of Dallas Maverick fans really didn't like that man for that, decision that he made. So, which they put it on him, but really, there's other people behind him that made that decision. He's just a messenger. But
No, it was Nico. No, it was Nico.
now,
It was Nico though.
no, no, he's not the big dog, man. He's the face, man. He's the face. There's somebody behind him that had to co-sign that. He couldn't just say, "Hey, yo, by the way, we're gonna let Luca go." No, dog. No, no. He don't have
But
that power. You know what
but
I
you
mean? He
got
doesn't
but you
have that
got
power. He might have put a suggestion.
if you think he doesn't have that power, okay, cool. But you have to convince enough people that that's a great idea, and he was able to do that. So that's on
That's
him.
exactly,
So
exactly.
that's on you. If you got
I like the idea. I like the idea.
okay. So you got the draft lottery being
Luca's out of shape. Yeah, Luca's out of shape.
he is. Luka's out of shape, but the Dallas Mavericks as a team are unhealthy. I mean, you know what I mean? Nobody won that one so far. Nobody won that one, man.
Exactly. But the Mavericks did win because in the draft lottery, they just won. So that's why I was coming at it. And that's why, to me, the draft lottery is bigger, and more impactful than Jason Tatum because now, just like you just said, nobody won. Yeah, they did. Because now they got movements now. They got movements that the Lakers can't do. We got the number one pick. Like you said, we can go get Giannis. We could keep Cooper Flag. We could do a lot of different things. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you, the Mavericks, you better watch out for them next year. It's gonna be crazy.
I think this is a huge issue for Nico Harris, and I'm gonna tell you why. If you thought you had pressure on you after getting rid of Luka, now what you gonna do?
What would you do?
Now, now what you gonna do? Huh?
What would you do?
Oh man, I would have never been in the forefront. I would have made this decision. All my decisions would have been behind closed doors after the fact. You wouldn't have known I'd have did nothing. No, man, people didn't know. People outside of Dallas ain't really know what Nico Harris looked like. You didn't even know the name Nico Harris for real, for real.
Right.
Now whenever you start talking about doing unexpected things in sports, well, he pulled the Nico. You know what I mean? Yeah, nah, buddy. Nah, all attention is not good attention, partner.
He learned that.
Yeah, you learning it the hard way, man. Learning it the hard way, brother. Speaking of the hard way, I am a Carolina Panthers fan, and the schedule came out along with everybody else's schedule. There's some storylines there, within the NFL that people might want to pay attention to and get them a little more hyped to watch their teams play. I know for me, it's a late game in the season. It's the week of Christmas. I think that's a Monday night game, November 24th. We play the San Francisco 49ers. We got to go to San Francisco, and I'm willing. I'm ready to see Christian McCaffrey play the Panthers, man. This is first game against us. This is first game against
You
us since
said
we
you
got rid of him.
you said you're ready to see Christian McCaffrey run over the Panthers, or did you say play against the Panthers?
Play against the Panthers, man. Play against
Oh,
the
okay.
Panthers. Yeah.
He gonna run all over y'all.
Who the Giants who you looking forward to seeing the Giants play, man? The team from the longest yard.
Exactly what I was gonna say. There's a Pee Wee team in Winston Salem, that I can't wait till they see them play them. That's gonna be a great game.
Yeah. I mean, y'all got Russell Wilson, man. So y'all got Sierra energy in the building.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. We shall see. But since we are live right now, we can make sure because we didn't get to shake hands on that friendly wager that we got going on. But yes, my Giants live on tape, so we know we can't never. This it's better than a handshake to me. My
Right.
Giants are going to do better than your Panthers this year.
Yeah, that's the bet. Me and Juice got a bet that my Carolina Panthers are going to have a better season than his New York Giants. Okay, let's set some parameters real quick. Are we doing record? Are we doing postseason play? Because mind you now, if our divisions are terrible and we happen to have a losing record but win our division, we go to the playoffs. If your division happens to be great or vice versa, and we ended up out of the playoffs because our division is that strong, then how are we judging the better season? Because the
I would
Panthers,
say record, but if you want to do anything else, we can do that.
okay, just off record, not even playoff. Okay, if you want to do just based off record.
I mean, I don't see none of our teams getting to the playoffs, but hey, who am I?
Hey, I think we're going this year, man. I think we're going. We're going to surprise a lot
Oh,
of
you
folks.
going somewhere? Yeah, you going somewhere. You
Yeah,
going
we're going to
somewhere.
just play. We're in the NFC South, man. We're going to the playoffs this year.
Y'all be lucky if y'all go to Club Onyx in Charlotte. That's about the only place y'all go. Twerk, twerk, twerk.
All right. Clap, clap, twerk, twerk. I didn't want
Yeah.
didn't want to segue like that. I wasn't expecting you to say all that, but going right into the Diddy trial.
Perfect segue, brother. Perfect.
Going right into the Diddy trial. He seems that's right now. That's the hottest trial right now during trial and lawsuit season because there's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. And
Yes, it is. Yes.
have you been keeping up with it at all, Juice? I've been, getting little bits and pieces here and there.
Everybody and their mama been keeping up with it, even if you don't want to, because it's just
Mm-hmm.
they throwing it right in your face.
Terrible. Too soon, man. Too soon.
Boop, boop, doo-doo.
Too soon. Too soon. So, is this looking like a RICO case or just a domestic violence case?
From what I'm hearing, man, from Cassie's side, it's it's real bad for that man, and it's just not looking good, man. Like, he's something different than a lot of people thought he was, man. Like that dude does some strange, strange things, bruh.
Tupac knew who he was. He was telling us the whole time.
He did. He tried to tell us, like, for real,
Suge,
bruh.
Suge
You
and Puff are
know,
trying to let the world know without letting the world know, man. Ain't nobody want to believe it. You know what I mean? But this my thing though. From the stuff I've been reading and seeing, it just seemed like two heavy drug users, and this looked like some dope sick love stuff. To be quite honest with you, this looked like dope sick love, and minus the video of him in the hotel and the man coming home. It seemed like he gonna beat that. And now, Cassie's been being cross examined. They're pulling up text messages and things like that, and reading how where it says she looked forward to the freak offs and all that kind of stuff, man. I mean, dope sick love, man. What it seemed like. I did not know that Cassie was pregnant though. I'm like, that's gonna make a difference. Seeing a pregnant woman, then hear her talk about abuse and getting what did you say, get urinated on and all that kind of stuff.
yes, sir. Yes,
But that
sir.
did if that didn't work for the 14-year-old girl in the R. Kelly case, that ain't about to work for grown Cassie.
I don't know, man. With these, the time that we live in is a lot of sensitivity now, and people tend to take the sides of, that. I don't know, man. It's just too much for me because we're only getting what we're hearing, man. We really don't know, but they did say they had other videos that they showed that couldn't be shown to the public, you
Mm.
know. So they have other videos besides the video of him beating her. They have other things. So it's just real complicated to me. He settled out with her, what, a few years ago for $20 million, you
That wasn't
know,
enough, and clearly that
like,
wasn't enough.
why? But why would you pay $20 million for, brother? Like, what are you paying $20 million for? Like, if you're innocent,
Yeah, yeah, we're gonna see.
yeah,
I don't think they're gonna be able to pin this Rico thing on him though. Unless they got some real bombshell witnesses getting ready to come out in the next week or couple days or however long, and somebody with like within his inner circle that was like, yeah, I was his right hand or left hand man. I set up this, that, and the third, and we was transporting whoop de whoop here and there and all this. Cause again, man, right now this just sounds like Bobby Brown, Whitney Houston 3.0, and there's video of the physical abuse. That's what it's looking like. Again, I could definitely be wrong. I'm not in the courtroom. I don't know anybody that's close to the case. It's just what I'm reading and what I'm seeing. Man. Yeah, her being pregnant ain't going. Whoo, that is not helping him at all. That ain't helping nothing he
not at
got going
all.
on. That ain't helping nothing he got going on.
The only thing that's helping him is that the jury is made up of mostly men. If anything's going to help him, that's the only thing probably. Because if it was made up of more women, it would probably already be a different view, being put across already. That's my opinion. It might hurt him, it might not, but I think it helps him out a little bit that there's more men on the jury right now.
And then the state has to prove beyond the reasonable doubt that he could. I don't see the Rico thing sticking, man. I don't see the Rico thing sticking.
I don't either, but you have to understand one thing that I've learned in life, and when anything is federal, and you have the feds, on you, and it's a federal case, they don't go to trial unless they got those bullets, bruh. like the federal feds win like 85 to 90% of their cases, man. So they're not going to go to trial against this man if they're not ready, man. So that's all I'm saying is there's going to be a lot more to come out real soon.
And well, we've seen cases where the feds have lost before. You know, I mean, rest in peace, Irv Gotti. So you know, anything's possible.
It is. You're right.
Yeah, yeah,
But trust
anything's
me, that
possible.
raid that they did on, or they that raid did on Diddy's crib. Oh,
Uh
trust
huh.
me, they got some things. They didn't go there for no reason. They did not go there for no reason.
We go.
But you heard I said it. They got some things
I hear you. I hear you.
right in their face.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. So just to what's the word I'm looking for here, man? To catch y'all up on the latest in Smokey Robinson news, Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department is now going ahead with a criminal investigation with your man Smokey Eyed Robinson.
Damn, smoking.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Didn't see that coming. Not gonna lie, didn't see that coming at all.
That's what Cassie said.
Well, that's not true. She was. That's not true at all.
So she did see it coming, huh?
Yeah, man, that's not coming. Yeah, that's P. Come on now.
Yo, yeah, you opened the door for that one. I had to come on in, brother.
Yeah, that's P, man. You saw that coming. Um, yeah, man. Dang, smoke. Dang, smoke. Mm-mm. I wonder. I wonder if he's gonna, take some type of. I don't want to say plea because he gonna claim he ain't done nothing, but take some type of deal to where you just get my wife's name out of this situation. Because you know his wife is on the civil lawsuit for the 50 million. So I don't know if she's gonna be within the criminal investigation also. So
Smoky, man. I don't know, man. I'm getting sick of all this. Like we talked about before, these great African Americans. They just a lot too much is going on, man. Especially with these like older people, the Smokies and the Bill Cosbys, and now you got the Diddy and all. It's just a lot, man. It's just a lot,
well, it could always be worse, like getting stabbed 14 times in prison worse.
boy.
So your man, Daystar, Daystar Peterson, Tory Lanez, got stabbed up in prison. You can come to your own conspiracy theory about that. Some people say maybe Megan Thee Stallion has something to do with it. Maybe not. Who knows? But what I know is the best way to not get stabbed in prison is to not go to prison. That's the best way to avoid all that. So seems like he didn't have to go, according to Kelsey's bodyguard. It seemed like he shouldn't be in there.
Huh?
Because Kelsey bodyguard is saying that she was the one that shot her homegirl and Tory Lanez took the gun from her. But I'm like, you gotta know it's too late to say this, man.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's just ridiculous. So you got this man going to prison because you didn't want to say nothing?
I'm just wondering, does the bodyguard think that they're gonna release Tory Lanez and lock Kelsey up or something? Is that what you think's getting ready to happen?
I don't know what could happen.
Nothing. He just gonna recover from his wounds and go right back to Gen Pop and finish out these 10 years. That's it.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I think something might give, man, with this new information that's coming across right now.
Yeah, on Instagram maybe, but not in real life.
Really? I think he might be out in the next couple of years, to tell you the truth, or less.
I think the Menendez brothers gonna be home before Tory Lanez.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The Menendez boys gonna come home before Tory Lanez, man.
I'm telling you, I feel bad for Tory, man. Like he got stabbed in the head. He got stabbed, his lungs collapsed. Like it was a real bad stabbing. And the dude that stabbed him is already doing a life sentence, you know what I mean? Already to kill people out in the streets. And even had about 3 or 4 instances already in the prison that he's in. I'm just like, why do you have people like that do that kind of stuff? Why would you even have them around a population? You know what I mean? Like that doesn't seem right to me, man. That you just, you putting people in like, really? Like, really, I understand he's in prison, but he can't be around nobody, man. He don't play fair at all, man. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. You just, yeah, you just shanking them up like, bro. If that's the case, then everybody just need to start shanking each other. He ain't playing fair at all, bro. Like, what are you doing in there, bro? You know you ain't going nowhere already. You ain't going nowhere. You know, you done
Oh,
killed people already, and then you've been acting a fool in prison already, and they still got you around people. It's like, come on, man, what are y'all doing, man? Y'all setting people up for the okey doke, man.
you don't know what happened, man. Tory Lanez could have violated the prisoner code of ethics, man. You
Nah,
don't know that.
nah,
You
bro. Let
don't
me
know
tell
that,
you.
man.
Nah, let me tell you. I'll tell you right now what I do know. He ain't doing nothing like that. He ain't that dang stupid. Trust me. He ain't that dang stupid, bro. He know damn well, when you got a person that can actually have a chance to get out and you got a person that can't get out, you shouldn't have two people like that together. You should have lifers with lifers. You shouldn't have a lifer around somebody that's doing 10 years, bruh, because it don't equate, bruh, because the lifer don't care. So the lifer going to do some things that the other person, the 10-year man, won't do. You understand what I'm saying? Like it don't mix. Because the
Yeah,
lifer in his head, he's like, man, I don't care. I don't care. The 10-year man is like, I care. I'm getting out in 10 or less. I need to get out. This man ain't going nowhere, brother. He's getting buried in prison, brother.
I mean, all right. He said,
He ain't playing fair, man.
"Oh boy, are you familiar with the Karen Reed case?"
I'm not.
All right, this is out there in Massachusetts. This was okay, so Karen Reed is accused of hitting and killing her police boyfriend, John O'Keefe. Remember how I used to watch a whole lot of like ABC News and 2020 stuff like that when we was doing like shop talk?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never stopped watching stuff like that, right? So this Karen Reed case is interesting to me because she's trying to say the police department is framing her for the killing, saying because okay, so set the scene a little bit for you. They out drinking, chilling, cool. They leave there. She takes him to some police buddy's house. Now, mind you, it's snowing outside. It's a blizzard or something like that, but it's real cold too when it's snowing. Massachusetts. Yeah. She ends up. How do I put this on? She was saying she wasn't hearing from her boyfriend or whatever, so she went looking for him, and she ended up finding him laying in the snow, pretty much already dead from hypothermia and from some bruising and blunt force trauma. And the medical examiner is trying to say, well, not trying to say, the medical examiner said he died of blunt force trauma and hypothermia. Now, her SUV has a busted rear tail light. So it's looking like what happened. She backed into dude and killed him, but she's saying that's not what happened. That the police guys that he was there to see or whatever had beat him up or killed him and left him there, and they're framing her for it. Yeah, this is the second trial for the same case. It was a mistrial before.
Wow.
See, now you're interested. Now you're gonna go watch and pay attention to it, and now you see how 2020 and Dateline get me every time. I mean, 2020 and ABC News. That's how they get me every
I'm
time.
about to, I'm about to say I watch Dateline all the time. I ain't seen that one yet.
Yeah, not Dateline. No. Dateline do more. And they
That's
ain't
my
on it
show
like
right
that.
there.
Yeah, Dateline ain't on it like ABC News in 2020. Nah. Shout out to Hugh Downs and Barbara Walters. Juice Jones.
Yes,
Juice
sir.
Jones. Okay, just making sure the connection's
I'm
still
here.
good. Making sure the connection's
Oh, it's
still
here.
good, man.
Connection is fabulous, brother.
Who we got in the NBA
Speaking
Finals, man?
about
Before we
connections,
go ahead.
hold up. Well, yeah, before we go back to sports, speaking about connections, I want to show these connections right here. When I do that, that's Hulk Hogan, my man trying to buy Hooters. He said he want to breathe new life into Hooters. Because, I
I
don't know
thought,
if you know, but Hooters been falling off.
nah, we talked about Hooters before, man. Well, what we talk about with Hooters? No, it was some strip club offering the Hooters waitresses jobs over there. That's what we talked about.
That's out there. That was your place. What was the name of that spot? You knew that name of that place?
Yeah, cause I had wrote it down. I forgot the name of it, man. But yeah, I forgot the name of it. I thought somebody they already bought out Hooters and they turned it into like a more family friendly environment and stuff like that.
That
Yeah,
might
I
have
think
been in the past, but it's falling off. It's falling off, brother.
nah, I
Big
believe this
time.
happened in the past couple months that Hooters is under new management, man.
I don't know about that one. I didn't hear nothing about that because I just heard about Hulk Hogan yesterday, and they had him on TMZ. Talking about he is trying to breathe new life into Hooters and trying to put a bid in to buy the iconic restaurant chain's branding. So when I seen that, I was like, oh, okay. He's trying to get the Hulkamaniacs to go to Hooters.
Let me see. Hooters new management. Hold on, man. I know.
Yeah, let me know.
Oh, we talked about this. Hooters of
I was gonna
America
say, I
takes.
don't think it was Hooters.
Yeah. Hooters of America. Group of franchisees, including Hooters, HMC. I think, yeah. Part of HMC Hospitality will purchase HOA's company-owned restaurants.
What's that?
What was the story? That was a story that broke about this, though.
Story is they
It don't,
falling off and they need to be saved.
it don't matter. I can't remember the last time I ate at Hooters, man.
Yeah, I can because I like their chicken wings. And last time I went, I'm telling you, they falling off. This ain't nothing I'm reading. But speaking about falling off, did you hear about Justin Bieber?
Sold his catalog, didn't he?
Do you know why he sold his catalog?
No, I'm guessing, is there a lawsuit pending? Does he have some stuff coming up? The Diddy trial going on? I don't know.
What
Baby
they
oil Bieber?
saying, they is the media. When I put that out there, I'm sorry, but
You
they
good?
are saying that Justin Bieber, who is once known to be worth at least from the 500 million to the $1 billion range himself, they said he went broke.
I mean, he hasn't been putting out any music or anything, has he?
Let me say that one more time. He was worth 500 million to $1 billion. I don't care about none of your music being not out. That man been on tour. He did have music coming out a couple of years ago. He had big hits and a big tour. So I don't know how do you go broke from being that rich to you going to have to sell your whole music catalog for $200 million. Even his manager, Scooter Braun, was like, bruh, you need to slow down because your catalog is worth way more. You need to wait up a little bit. Justin Bieber said, nah, I'm gonna get that. And he went against his manager's, advice, got the 200 million, but what they saying is that man went broke. And I'm like, brother, what do you spend almost $1 billion on to go broke, brother?
Hey, man, Macaulay Culkin, Tevin Campbell, any other child star. I mean, it happens, man. You gotta remember, Justin Bieber started out young. You know what I'm saying? That seems to be the curse in Hollywood, man. You start out young, you don't keep it when you get older. There's very few of them who transition well. I guess Bow Wow, you know what I mean? He's doing his thing, kinda, I guess. Um,
Yeah.
Raven Simone doing her thing, kinda, I guess. Who else? Who else? Child stars that grew up to maintain their wealth and status. Ain't too many, man. Ain't too many.
Maybe it's just me because I come from a different kind of background of things, but you telling me $500 million, anywhere from that to $1 billion, brother, I don't care if I never drop an album again. I'm not going broke ever. You know what I mean? With the investments I'm gonna have my money tied in, I will never go broke, brother. I don't care how much I spend. I'm gonna make more than I spend, bro.
I mean, I hear you. I hear you. Antoine Walker is 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 out here teaching other NBA guys how to not go broke as we speak. So I mean, it happens. It happens,
Oh,
man.
that
It
is just
happens.
ridiculous to me, man.
People don't look at you the same once you're a kid star, then you grow up, man. But they don't follow you like that. And then plus, didn't he just like kind of fall out of the spotlight for a minute? Just stop making music?
I mean, he's been doing a lot of things, man. Like he's just being real weird, man. But that's him, man. But being broke because of that has nothing to do with that. You know what I mean? Like people are saying he's in a cult, all this stuff. They even got like the Hulu special now. I think it's called "What Happened to Justin Bieber," a TMC Investigates special. It's on
It's on
Hulu, so I'm
Hulu.
gonna check that out. Yep, I'm gonna check that out. See what's going on with that man.
Yeah, well,
You
you
know,
know.
and then again, I probably can understand what's going on because he did attend a lot of those Diddy parties.
Yeah, but so did a whole bunch of other people. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Ain't
but
none of them.
he was a young man over there.
So that
Yeah.
make so that make you broke.
Yeah.
So the Diddy.
Yeah, broke back, baby. I got him going today. We out of here, baby.
Well, since we talk about breaking stuff, man, Chris Brown got locked up. they got Chris Brown. When I read that story, the first thing I thought about, and it's probably a terrible correlation, but it just made me think about how they like back in the day they make up these old advertisements like come down and get a free 40-inch TV, and when the criminal come down there to get the TV, they lock
They
them up
lock
because
his
they
ass
had an
up.
outstanding warrant. I'm like, my
Right.
man, if you knew you did something in the UK, why you going over there on tour? Why? What made you think that you untouchable?
What did he do? I didn't hear this.
He channeled his inner Debrat and bust somebody over the head with a with a bottle back in 2023. Yeah, Yeah, he going they have him now, and he will be there until at least June 13th. He's there. Yeah, yeah,
Are you serious?
yeah. When did you say your Chris Brown tickets were for that for when?
That's why I'm asking you right now because mine is in October, but it's probably gonna
Okay.
mess everything up now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure of that.
Wow. CB need to stop that, man. You know, I know he gang and all that. I understand that, but bruh, like, stop, man. You in somebody else's
This
country, bruh. Like, man,
this
this what they
happened
got
in
bodyguards for.
this happened in 2023. Yeah, this is run it. This happened in 2023. I
Let
don't
me
know.
see you. Run it, run it.
Well, he shall soon find out.
He's finding out right now.
Good gracious sake. Juice, give me your predictions for the NBA Finals, man, before we get up out of here.
Knicks and the Wolves, baby.
Knicks and Wolves. I got Knicks and Pacers. I tripping. I got Wolves and Pacers.
Only reason I'm saying the Knicks and the Wolves is because it'll make perfect sense, especially with all the trades that went on last year. You'll have Cat playing against the Wolves. You'll have Randall and DiVincenzo playing against the Knicks. It'll be crazy. So that's what I'm
That'd be
going with.
hey,
Knicks and the
hey,
Wolves.
that's a great storyline, man. But unfortunately, the Indiana Pacers have a yeah. It's the Pacers, man. Pacers and the Wolves.
What Pacers?
Anthony
What?
Edwards.
Like what's
Yeah, Pacers. Pacers. Yeah. Pacers, man. I don't want to talk you to death. Just the Pacers. So
okay?
Pacers play the Wolves, and the Wolves. Anthony Edwards gets his first NBA championship, man. Then
Okay.
and a monster shall be created.
Well,
Yeah,
my
that's how
scenario
that's
is a
going.
little different. My scenario is a
Yeah,
little different. Mine is the Knicks versus the Wolves, and the Knicks will finally win the championship from 1973. Finally get another one. That's my prediction.
that's what's up. And everybody out there listening, make sure y'all go out and buy a pair of ice skates, cause hell will have been officially froze over if the New York Knicks win the NBA championship.
I got mine on, baby. I'm skating
Yeah,
already.
yeah, yeah. You keep them. You keep them.
Doing the Carlton. I'm doing the Carlton dance.
Yo, you bugging. We gone. We gone.
And
Hey,
just
look, man.
like that.
Yeah. Like, share, subscribe. Check us out on YouTube. Follow Juice Jones on all things at Juice Jones. Follow 58 South TV, Instagram 58 South TV, Facebook page 58 South TV also, man.
Yes, sir.
As always, don't forget whenever you go outside, take God with you. Y'all be kind. Y'all be careful. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. This has been another episode of 58 South TV presents Topics of Discussion, your new home for sports, news, and entertainment. I'm your man, 58 South. That's my partner, Juice Jones. And we are out of here. Peace. Cut the check.
Big shout to Cuddy. Happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, boss. Cut the check anyway.